Good Monday evening, Arklatex. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jake Lambright. We continue with the First Alert weather days through tonight into the day tomorrow, as we do have the threat for some strong to severe storms. All modes of severe weather are on the table as we go through the next couple of hours. Here's a look at the severe risk through this evening. There is a higher level 3 risk way off to our west out toward Dallas, Fort Worth. However, parts of the Arklatex have been upgraded from a marginal to a slight risk that now extends through Henderson out to Marshall, and also including Magnolia and areas north. Very thin marginal risk does extend far enough south to include us here in Shreveport-Bossier. The tornado threat will be elevated as we go through the next couple of hours, mainly in that slight risk. The chance for quarter-size hail, maybe even a little bit larger, possible closer to I-30, as well as damaging winds up to 65 miles per hour. Now, Future Track so far has not done the best job with handling things in the short term. However, later on, we could see isolated storms like this as we head into the overnight hours tonight. From there, we'll be watching things a little bit closer as we get later into the day on Wednesday, as this line of storms should begin to take shape across the Arklatex. In fact, much of the area is currently under a slight risk for severe weather, level 2 out of 5. South of the I-30 corridor for those shaded in yellow. Again, similar threats on Wednesday, an elevated tornado potential and damaging wind potential. The lowest threat tomorrow will be hail. Here's a look at Future Track heading into tomorrow morning. We'll start things off about 1 p.m. and you'll notice that line of storms there really starting to take shape. Again, damaging winds will be the main threat, along with the possibility for a few spin-up tornadoes. That line finally exiting the Arklatex as we get closer to Wednesday evening. This should not last long into the overnight hours, and then we're finally done with storms for the foreseeable future. There is a slight risk for local flooding today, mainly across our extreme western areas, a marginal risk for those shaded in green. Tomorrow, the flood risk upgraded to a slight for much of the area, Texarkana South, that a level 2 out of 4 on the flood risk scale. Whenever it comes to rainfall totals, today and tomorrow, we're looking at picking up anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of rain across much of the Arklatex. And again, this will be some beneficial rain, but of course, we will have to watch out for that local flooding potential. Tomorrow morning, or not tomorrow morning, but next Monday morning, however, we will be a bit cooler, starting off in the 40s for some and 50s for others. Highs by Monday afternoon, likely reaching the 60s across a good chunk of the area. And then we will see another cooler night Monday night into Tuesday. Thankfully, this time around, it doesn't look like we have as good of a chance for showers and storms heading into the weekend. For now, though, it's going to be a cloudy afternoon and cloudy evening across much of the Arklatex, with temperatures staying warm and muggy in the 70s through much of the night. Your First Alert 7-day forecast. Again, the First Alert weather day continues into Wednesday, and from there, it's looking a lot nicer through the rest of the week and the weekend. Next week, we start things off with cooler temperatures, highs near 60 on Monday, but back closer to 70 by Tuesday afternoon.